Hi friends, welcome to SARAL Trader. We will do end of the day review. So the first thing that we are going to look at is the crude oil charts. So we will look at crude oil and just a minute guys. So on the crude oil we have an ongoing signal here on the daily charts, and this signal has fizzled out, and I told you yesterday that there was a very sharp reversal, touched the high of the day and then fizzled out again. And today the price action was more bullish, so we closed above 72. Previous day, last 2 days close was taken out. This is a bullish sign. Now hopefully we will see 74 to 74.5 kind of targets coming in couple of days. We are approaching expiry, so I think crude expires in next 7 days or something. So this is something where I am long. I have hedged my position in my custom hedging, so really don't bother. So even if there is a gap down or something, major gap down happens, my hedges are going to protect me. Now let's look at the S&P 500 charts. So S&P 500, is in a massive bullish kicker. We got a good follow through today. There was some news also about the interest rates. That's very positive for the markets. But 25 basis points was already built in. So let's see how the market reacts. My gut feel is that we may not close below uh, below 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 this level, around 5920. So above this, the bulls will be firmly in control. Even this range of 5920 to 5860 is a very strong area above which only look for long trades, even in the intraday trades. Let's look at Nasdaq. So Nasdaq again, similar price structure, but a more bullish kind of a move here. And this one has really taken out the previous all-time highs. Uh, just like S&P 500 also. So basically, we are in a breakout zone. So for this also, you can see that we will have a very strong support between 21,000 to this level, 20,500. So this is a very strong zone above which only look for long positions. Intraday they might be false, but the risk reward will be more favorable for bulls above these levels. So let's look at what we did today on the ETF side. On ETFs, we booked our targets were achieved on XBI, which is the biotech index. So we exited this entire position. Then we entered a new position in EWP. This is the Spanish index, and we got a good entry here. I think the selling has stopped. This was a shakeout candle, like most emerging markets. Even for example, yesterday we looked at the Mexico market. So that this is a bullish harami kind of a structure. So we are safe. My gut feel is that we might see a bullish follow through. There was some news about Bank of England also cutting the interest rates. So let's see how this impacts. Then we also added a position in IDO, our favorite IDO. We have traded this multiple times. This is the index of Indonesia. So another, we are correct. We are in a correction of 10%. Now my gut feel is that we have filled this gap, and now we might see a move up. Let's see how it goes. So on so these were some of the ETFs that we looked at. Then we also looked at EPHE. Now this is the Philippines index. I gave this, we have traded this in our free channel. We almost got this bottom, and while we exited quite early, we it went up 20%, almost more than 20%. Now we are in a correction, almost a 10% correction from the high, and let's see how this goes. So I have initiated a position here in my personal account. Let's see how this goes. I have not given it to my premium subscribers. So let's look at our counter trend trades. CL bad structure. We only look for deep downtrends in the counter trend trade. So looks like selling might have stopped here, and if the market favors, we may soon get our targets of 3 to 4%. KO, Coca-Cola, to my surprise, even at these oversold levels, there's no buying coming in. There's some buying comes in, then they're sold off again. So let's see. My feel is that we will see a bounce here. Let's see how it goes. And then one of the best things that we did today was MSOS. So MSOS was a trade that we took towards close yesterday, looking at these oversold levels, and we had a gap up of 5% on this from our buying price. So I exited my entire position. I didn't give it to neither on the free group, but I gave it on Twitter. So a lot of my Twitter followers have taken this position and they exited today in the morning. Now let's look at some of other trades. PVR. So PVR had results today. I don't know what were the results. Let's see. Shares. So this is selling well. What else is on my radar? So this is pretty much, if you look at Mexico index, as I told you guys, there is a good move coming in towards the 55, and I'm very hopeful that we will get the 55 target. There was again, if you look at the price action today, there was a gap up, and we are currently struggling. A very good closing today. My hope is that within next week or so, we will definitely get 55 or higher. This is sailing well. Brazil. On Brazilian index, there was some profit booking today, but we ended with a swing trade. So this is a swing signal has emerged. So let's see how this goes. Brazil is extremely volatile. Goes chops around. It's not for beginners, as I told you. Now another setup which came on the ETF side is a Japanese index, EWJ. So this is something which came on my radar. It's a good confirmation also. So I will add this tomorrow to my portfolio. Another thing that we sold today was Polish index, EPOL. So EPOL, I entered here, sold here, got my full target. Then again I entered, and I added this again in this somewhere in this fall. So today when it gapped up, it was a big gap up today. It closed at around 22.30, and then it was almost 3% gap up. I just chased this. I didn't want to wait, and I just exited my entire position on EPOL, Polish index, EPOL, and I'm out. So this was the day today. If you have any questions, let me know. We can quickly look at Tesla. So Tesla, as a lot of people who follow me on Twitter would have known, Twitter on that, I had told that if this breakout is successful, we will get to 990 to 300. So I got full targets. I exited yesterday itself, but we got the full targets on this breakout setup today. So Tesla is done. I'm out of it for now, and we'll see. Let's look at Bitcoin. So on Bitcoin futures chart, there is a very clear indication that there is a breakout coming. Now, what can happen is that there can be a fake out first. There might be a retracement to the level of 72,000 to 68,000 kind of levels also, knowing the volatility we are dealing with. So if that comes in, you can enter the fresh positions here, or when this breakout is confirmed. When this breakout is confirmed, which is the level is 79,000, then you can enter the position. So I will wait for either side to happen before I get into it. Then if you quickly look at Apple, Yeah, Intel. So Intel also, we exited. We had an options position. We still had time, but it was reaching a very key resistance. So we sold off our entire options. We got around 60% gains on that. So we are out of that. Then we have an open position in open door. Now, open door has a very clear signal, very reliable signal, on this setup, this stock. But even when we got a very good news today, the follow-up buying has not come. So if the follow-up buying doesn't come and we don't close over 195 on daily basis, I will be out of this position, but the signal is still there, but I'm surprised it's not getting a follow-through buying. So something is happening here on this. So, any other stock you want me to cover? I'll just quickly do Apple because some people told me to do Apple. So, Apple stock. Oh, yeah, interesting. So, Apple, we might see a very good follow through coming in this. Do we have the continuous chart here for equities? Yeah. So Apple gave a signal yesterday at this level, and there is a very good follow through that came in. What is it doing on 4-hour chart? 4-hour chart on, okay, interesting. So we may see a move up towards, yeah, 230. It's a bullish setup now. I think bulls have gained control. We will see around a move of around 5 233 235 kind of move coming in Apple. Thank you guys. If you have anything else, let me know. You can join my free channel on Telegram. We have a paid subscription channel also. You can take a free trial of SARAL alerts, and you can follow me on Twitter or on YouTube. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.